guys, it's Irene.
And I'm gonna build a microphone out of this old telephone. This is a technique I saw in Sylvia Messi's course and couldn't wait longer to try it myself.
Things you need to build a phone microphone: an old phone, XLR cable and a male connector, a soldering iron and soldering tools.
So this telephone already has a carbon mic here inside.
Last but not least, we will need an AA battery because the carbon capsule in the telephone requires a bit of voltage to work. In this case, the AA battery powers it up with 1.5 volts.
First, you gotta unscrew this part here. So here you got the speaker, and here we got the carbon mic. We need to unscrew this section here. We are gonna need a microphone cable, and we will run it here. To the other side of my cable, I will need to attach a male XLR connector.
Done! Now I need 2 extra cables to connect the battery to the XLR cable and to the piece holder. I need to make sure that these cables are long enough to cross the receiver from one side to the other. At this point, I have to fix the extremity of one of the 2 cables to one side of the battery. Then I'll run the cable into the receiver and find some room to store the battery into the speaker compartment. Now I fix the second cable to the other extremity of the battery, and I run this second cable into the receiver, same way I did before with the red cable. And I can put the speaker cover back into its place.
I've got my XLR cable here, and I will not use the shield, so we reduce noise, round loops. And alright, so now one core of the cable gets directly connected to my piece holder. The other side will be connected to one side of the battery, then this wire here is attached here, okay, comes back to the black wire connected to the other pole of the piece holder. Let's do it!
I decided to solder the 2 wires connected to the battery to the 2 hand-shaped metal holders that I found into the telephone. So when I screw them back into the place holder, they will stay fixed in place. I used a piece of rubber sleeve to cover the junction between the 2 wires and finished all the soldering. Hold on. I forgot to run the XLR cable into the receiver before connecting all the rest. Well, it happens, so if you want to try building one of these by yourself, just be careful to not make the same mistake, or you'll waste some time desoldering and resoldering everything back.
I finished soldering back everything into its place, and now I have something that looks like this, with my cable in the proper position. With the battery here, I use some tape because I want to make sure that the solderings will not get damaged once I put the cover back. Carbon capsule here. I use just some sponge, some foam here, so that the battery will not move. Done! And finally we got our telephone microphone. Let's see how it works. Alright, time to check it out.
Hello? Yes, we got some signal. So there's a little bit of noise, but it was expected, and a nice distortion. So yes, it works. We made it. And actually it's a nice effect. I'm sure I'm gonna use this mic for some future productions. Hey, hey! Yes, it's working! Bye!
Thanks for watching! So if you liked my video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.